There's a moment in life when you feel like you're standing on a high peak, a viewpoint you've earned over time. Behind you stretches the long, winding road of your youth, a tapestry woven with every choice you ever made. It's filled with triumphs, mistakes, laughter, tears, each one a lesson, a scar, a memory that shaped the person you are today. Ahead of you, a new landscape emerges, previously hidden by the fog of ambition. A view that feels both familiar and completely different at the same time. This is what it feels like to turn 40. It's a quiet arrival, not a loud announcement. It's not just another birthday. It's a deep marker in your journey, a natural crossroads where you're called to pause and take stock. The air you breathe seems to change. Suddenly everything feels shifted. You're no longer just living life, you're starting to understand it. You see its architecture, its hidden currents, and your own power to navigate them. This shift isn't something you can prepare for in your 20s or 30s. In those earlier decades, life is a whirlwind of activity. A constant push forward to build a career, find your place, and create a future. Often, the future you were told you should want. You're too busy running the race to ever truly look at the track. But when you hit 40, the pace changes. A calm settles in that allows you to pause and reflect. It's not an empty silence, but a rich space for contemplation. You start to see patterns that were previously invisible, the recurring themes in your choices and their consequences, the echoes in your relationships, the cycles of your own behavior. It's a gentle awakening to the truth of your own story. There might be a touch of nostalgia for the boundless energy of youth, a sense of loss that time has passed so quickly. But that feeling is often fleeting, replaced by something more solid. Yet there's a new feeling of strength and confidence. It's a quiet power, not born of arrogance, but of having endured. You've collected experiences, both good and bad. This isn't the end of the road. Rather, it's the beginning of a new, more conscious chapter, where you hold the pen with a steadier hand. The noise of the world begins to fade. Turning 40 is like graduating to a higher level of understanding. It's a time when you stop just reacting to life and start intentionally creating it. The illusions of your youth fall away. The need for external validation fades, replaced by a grounded sense of what's real and what truly matters. This is the moment to build a life that's richer, more meaningful, and more aligned with your deepest self. It's a turning point that can change everything. Today, we're going to explore the most important life lessons everyone over 40 needs to know. These are the guideposts that can help you cross the second half of your life with grace, purpose, and happiness. This age isn't just a number, it's a mental shift. It's the moment you realize your time isn't an endless horizon anymore, but a precious, limited resource. But it's not just about learning what to do, it's also about understanding what's at stake. Ignoring these lessons means risking a high price. It means risking living a life heavy with regret, frustration, and chances not taken. It means risking reaching the end of your days haunted not by your failures, but by the opportunities you never grabbed. Ignoring the lessons of this age is like trying to sail a ship in a storm without a compass. You might find yourself stuck in a job that doesn't make you happy, or trapped in relationships that drain your spirit, or dealing with health issues that could have been avoided. The cost of ignoring the call to grow is standing still. The first and most important lesson: everything changes. In your younger years, you might try to build a dam to stop its flow. Your career, your relationships, your health, they are all in constant motion. The lesson of 40 is: stop fighting the current. Build a raft instead of a dam. A raft is flexible, built on strength and being able to change. It doesn't fight the river. It uses the river's own power to move. This means learning to let go of what was, to be sad about it if you need to, but then to turn your face toward the new view coming. This way of thinking turns change into a chance. One door closes, another door opens. Hold on to good times lightly. Know that tough times will pass. Another deep lesson: your health is your truest and most valuable form of wealth. In your younger years, you might have treated your body like it could never run out. After 40, your body starts sending you messages, subtle at first, but steady. These whispers are calls to listen more closely, to form a new partnership with your body built on respect and care. It's a garden that needs daily tending. Regular exercise, a balanced diet and regular checkups aren't choices, they're necessities. And this care goes beyond the body. Your mental health is the soil of your well-being. Prioritizing sleep isn't a luxury, it's basic repair. All these things mean nothing if you don't have the health to enjoy them. Neglect it now and you'll pay later, with huge interest. The time to invest is now. Another truth settles in. Time is the real money of your life. In your youth, time feels endless, a vast open ocean. But at 40, you find yourself standing on a shoreline where you can see the beginning and end of the coast. You look at the years you spent on things that didn't matter. Silly arguments, mindless scrolling. You start to do a quiet check of your days. Where is my energy going? Is this really how I want to spend this money that I can't get back? This awareness is a strong push for change. You prefer one deep, meaningful conversation over 100 shallow interactions. You learn the power of the word no. It's not a rejection, but a priority. Every no to a draining commitment is a yes to your peace. You create the space for what truly matters. Your family, your personal growth, your well-being. Another lesson comes into view. Your relationships aren't just a part of your life, they are its beating heart. When you get great news, who are the first people you want to tell? When you face a crisis, who do you reach out to? You treat your relationships not as a collector, but as a gardener. You understand that 1,000 acquaintances can't provide the nourishment of one true friend. Watering means being present, listening without judging, and celebrating their wins. This means actively investing in your real friendships. As a wise gardener, you also know you must protect your garden from pests and weeds. This means you must learn to spot and step away from unhealthy relationships. Letting go of relationships that make you feel small isn't mean. It's an act of deep self-respect and emotional cleanliness. You learn to enjoy your own company, to trust your gut, and to be kind to your flaws. It is, and always will be, what matters most. Another crucial lesson demands your attention, the lesson of money smarts. You start to understand that money isn't just about buying things. Its greatest power is its ability to buy freedom. It's the freedom to say no to a project that goes against your beliefs or yes to a vacation. The focus shifts from impressing others to securing your own peace. It's the quiet confidence that comes from knowing an unexpected car repair won't make you panic. The first and most basic is the habit of saving. The focus shifts to powerfully getting rid of unnecessary debt. The weight of high-interest loans is a chain on your choices. Paying them off is taking back your future, one payment at a time. The third pillar is the wisdom of investing. You focus on building wealth that gives freedom, not wealth that creates stress. The sixth great lesson, it's not too late to follow your passion. The stability you worked hard for now feels less like a fortress and more like a comfy cage. The voice you quieted in your 20s, the one that whispered about painting or writing, starts to come back. The big lie is that it's too late to listen. True, deep happiness comes from activities that make you feel alive. Start by setting aside a few hours a week for your passion. Take an evening class. Small, steady steps are like planting seeds. The goal isn't perfection, it's participation. It's the simple, deep joy of losing yourself in an activity that has no other purpose than to light you up. When your work is an extension of your passion, it stops feeling like work. The struggle itself becomes meaningful because it's in service of something you care deeply about. Reaching 40 isn't an end. It's a magnificent plateau, a new starting line. The second half is where you get to control the story. You have the wisdom of experience as your guide and a limited timeline as your motivation. The first half was for building the ship. The second half is for raising the sails. Don't ignore these lessons. They have the power to change your life for the better. If you found these lessons helpful, please hit like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this message today.